Einen wunderschönen Willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Folge von CSI 4, eindeutige Beweise. Ja, wir haben einen Täter, zumindest einer, der gestanden hat, aber die Beweise, die wir in der letzten Folge zusammengetragen haben, die sprechen eine andere Sprache. Wenn war maximal dabei, aber er war nicht der Täter. Und alles passt auch nicht, was er so erzählt. Wir werden jetzt einfach mal gucken, denn es gibt Parallelen zu einem anderen Fall, den wir hatten, ne? Und zwar mit dem Bullet Train, mit den Musikern, die gebrutzelt wurden, ne? Oh Gott, vorletzte Folge war das, genau. Also Folge 3 war das. Also nicht Folge 3, sondern hier Fall 3. Huchala. Wieder mal Retorte.
Junior? Dead? How terrible. And you think two of my boys were involved in this shooting? I mean, something's horribly wrong. My boys are good boys. Not perfect, maybe, but Keith is a wonderful son. You say he's confessed?
Tja.
Kill Ed Jr. My God, this is a nightmare. There must be some kind of mistake. You must not be reading the evidence the right way.
There's no mistake about at least two of your sons being involved, Jill. And I assure you, we're careful readers where the evidence is concerned.
Tja. Basing. So, bevor wir mit ihr sprechen, schauen wir uns erstmal wieder um. Logischerweise. Was da? Ha, Käfer. Hab dich. Ach, Grissom wird sich freuen. Haben wir hier noch irgendwas? Nö, okay. Na dann. Los.
Anthony and Billy have both been in the kind of innocent jams that every boy gets into. But Keith is good as gold. Those boys are the joy of my life. Anthony, Billy, Keith. Anthony's got an impulsive streak, sure, and Billy's in the middle going with the flow, whereas Keith, well, he's the peacemaker. He keeps my other sons out of hot water.
Ah, okay.
Any of them murderers? Oh, it's absurd. It's simply unthinkable.
Da ist der Punkt. Er ist der Friedensstifter. Er versucht die anderen eben halt, ne? Genau. Also deswegen wissen wir, warum er sich da in die Bresche setzt und dass er nicht der Täter sein kann.
Not that much. Decent drummer, you know, real laid back. Lots of drummers are wild behind their kit and then zone out off stage. Of course, his father, Eddie, we have history because of the band, Bullet Train. Ever since I left back in the 80s, the Tillises and the Wild's been like, you know, the Hatfields and McCoys of rock and roll. Not that I remember Ed Jr. buying into that particularly. Nothing happened. My boys wouldn't do this awful thing to Ed Jr. Of course, they've been pretty stressed out, losing their father in that horrible electrocution. Then the responsibility of inheriting their dad's rights in the band. See, ever since the reading of the will, that greedy bastard Eddie's been trying to weasel the rights away from him. Legal maneuvers, and not so legal maneuvers. All I can figure is, maybe Ed Jr. got himself in the middle of all that. I mean, it's true, my boys never, you know, really got along with him. But I can't picture them being involved in this terrible thing. And if by some bizarre happenstance they are, retaliation against Papa Eddie through son Ed is all I can figure. Ed Jr., though, was class. Eddie, you can forget the C and the L.
Thank you, Miss Wilde. Rest assured, if your boys are innocent, we'll do everything we can to clear them. Our only goal here is justice.
Genau, nur um Gerechtigkeit geht's hier. Guck, sie verbissen.
They share an apartment, but keep an unlisted phone number, hiding from the limelight. As the offsprings of somebody as famous as me, well, it's a burden, you know? It's, not that far from the gift shop where to think of it. Maybe a quarter of a mile. You want the address? Here you go.
Dankeschön.
I told you what I know.
Okay. Und wir haben alles abgegessen. Wir gehen noch nicht zum Apartment. Wir gehen erstmal zum Vater vom Opfer. Oh, der wird gleich wutentbrannt rumtarieren, oder? Wollen wir wetten? Schöner Schwenk. Oh. Bisschen gebrochen. Logischerweise, also. Oh. Ui. Der ist getroffen. So, als allererstes... wir können wieder alles angucken hier, oder was? Oh. Was ist denn hier los? Ach, hier können wir bestimmt... Nee, können wir diesmal nicht. Okay. Das ist das. Mhm. Hier ist auch nichts. Ah, die Musik ist sehr traurig gerade, oder? Was hier? Ah! Damit hätten wir sie wieder.
Yeah, well, thanks. He was a good kid. Such a good kid. I can't believe, even begin to believe it. He had his own band, you know. Ed was the drummer, and a damn good one, too. So much talent. Such a loss. Such a loss.
We have a confession from the youngest Wild boy, but he claims to have acted alone, and evidence indicates a second assailant.
Those goddamn kids of Jill's should have known. You need to look at that no-good punk Anthony. But they're all punks, spoiled trash. Talk to their mother. Even she'll admit any one of those bad seeds could have done this awful thing. Where? You're not making a suspect out of me, are you? You think I'd kill my own son?
We're just trying to cover the bases. Investigations are in part a process of elimination.
Well, mark me off your damn list right now. I was out on a date last night. I went out to dinner. Call the broad if you want.
Schnalle. Was ist das denn?
No, I can think of 100. I've had issues with Jill for a lot of years, and her sons and my son were oil and water from birth. From childhood, those three would gang up on Ed Jr., but God help them the times they had got any of them one-on-one. See, it's a matter of parental choice. I chose to raise my son right. She chose to spoil her three evil brats.
Ach, nu
I
komm.
don't have anything else for you.
Alles abgegessen. Ab zu den Apartments der Drillinge. Ah, ich mag diese Achterbahn. Oh, wir wollen umziehen oder was?
Anthony Wild, Billy Wild, Gil Grissom, Vegas Crime Lab.
Crime lab, huh? Cool. Well, you won't find any test tubes here, but mi casa is su casa. I'm Anthony. This is my brother Billy. He's the one with the beanie.
Und er hat eine Verletzung am Arm. Ich hab's gesehen. Ich hab's gesehen. Da, guck mal. Da. Ich guck mal kurz. Können wir hier was gucken? Weil wir dürfen hier eigentlich offiziell noch nicht weiter rein, ne? Ja, ist kein Durchsuchungsbeschluss da. Okay.
I suppose you want to talk about Keith. He hasn't been around since last night, and we were both worried because he took his guns with him.
Okay.
Like I said, last night, 8:30 maybe, right after dinner. Flew out of here hotter than hell. I asked him what was up his tailpipe, and he just said he was gonna take care of business. Hey, he's okay, right? Yeah, he didn't get hurt or anything, did he?
Eddie's son isn't so lucky. He's been shot, fatally shot. And your brother says he shot him.
Keith shooting little Ed? Man, that's way off the hook. Whoa, something must have really set him off. 'Cause he's the wild who's not that wild. Well, a little while after Keith left, Billy and me, we kind of freaked out, you know? I mean, Keith flies out of here with 2 guns stuck in his damn pants. What's that all about? So we went out and checked his haunts, like the video arcade and a burger joint. Nothing. So we finally blew it off and headed back to the crib.
Ja,
Did
ja.
you stop by the Old West Tourist Museum, where the victim worked a few blocks from here?
No, why would Keith go see little Ed? We weren't tight or anything. Little Ed and us Wild brothers. In fact, Billy and me, we headed off the opposite way. Why, is that where it went down?
Tja.
Only thing I can think of, and it isn't any kind of murder motive, but a couple days back, Keith came in and caught little Ed in our apartment, fiddling with our laptop case. Like I said, we weren't exactly tight, and Keith ran after his ass. Little Ed scooted. Left the laptop behind, but Keith lost him.
Okay, mal gucken.
Just all the legal documents and stuff about our rights to Dad's old band. Like I said, mi casa, su casa. Our prince, your prince. We only want this thing cleared up and Keith back home with us.
Ganz seltsame Mimik. Ich meine, die ist jetzt nicht die beste, aber trotzdem ist sie ganz seltsam, die sie da an den Tag legen. Fingerabdrücke.
Go for it. Anything to help get our brother out of this jam. But stick to the living room. Bedroom's kind of a mess. Maybe later. For now, stay out.
Ich würde gern den da hinten. Ah, okay.
What did my brother say? 8:30? Yeah, about 8:30, I guess. Sure. I guess that'd be okay.
Oh, ihr seid so doof. Ohne Anwalt.
I don't have anything to say to any of you.
Okay, das heißt, wir dürfen uns jetzt umsehen. Ah, meine. Okay. So. Da dürfen wir nicht hin. Da wird noch irgendwas anderes sein. Gründlichkeitspunkt. Was ist das denn hier? Ach, guck mal an. Oh, nee, ne? Oh, bitte nicht. Ihr seid so bescheuert. Hat sie es mit euch auch probiert? Wobei, sie ist doch eigentlich... Sie ist doch eigentlich gar nicht...
Here's a fabulous flashback. Kathy, the lead singer wannabe. Think the Trips were fans?
Kein Fingerabdruck. Wobei, warte mal, der Dings hier, warte mal, der... Nee, Quatsch, da, das hier. Die Fasern. Sind das vielleicht die Fasern? Oh, mal gucken. Okay, weiter gucken hier. Ah, hier können wir auch hin. Was haben wir hier? Okay, Gründlichkeit. Hammer. Noch ein Käfer.
How did you spot all those insects before I did?
Ich bin gut. Okay, noch ein Gründlichkeitspunkt. So, hier waren wir nur an dem Dings, ne? Ja. Hier waren wir. Was haben wir hier noch? Eine Tasche. Ach, da. Ich habe den Fingerabdruck jetzt überhaupt nicht gesehen. Okay. Ich habe den echt nicht gesehen, den Fingerabdruck. Was haben wir? Fernseher. Ach, ein Gründlichkeitspunkt. Okay. Jo. Hier noch irgendwas? Hier ist der Fernseher. Auf der Couch ist auch nichts. Ja. Und sonst so? Bam, bam, bam. Oh, die Mucke, ja. Aber ich würde mal sagen, wir müssen in das Zimmer rein. Oh ja.
Oh, hell, that's not evidence of anything except us tying one on. Or in this case, off. Some chick was doing an impromptu Girls Gone Wild at this bar. Traded her a beer for the doodad. Hey, I wasn't looking at her face, but you want to arrange a topless lineup? We're there.
Der ist
That's all I have to say right now.
der Unterwürfigere. Und er ist angeschossen worden. Er war derjenige, der den Schulterschuss verursacht hat.
I don't know anything about it, except that it ain't mine.
Ah, das stinkt alles zum Himmel. Hör auf, wir werden das Ding mal untersuchen. Ich bin mir sicher. So, ich bin mir sicher, dass der passt. Fasern. Ha!
Pink fiber from our Vic's fingernails matches this bra. Links Anthony and/or Billy to the crime scene.
Okay. Fingerabdrücke. Haben wir noch welche offen? Ja, wir haben hier noch einen. Vom Laptop-Koffer. Ah, warte mal. Ads. Warte mal, Ads. Tatsache.
So our Vic may have been in the Tripp's crib when he touched this. Broke in to steal the laptop, got caught, but skipped. Then two of the brothers confronted him at work, bringing their own guns to exhibit.
Okay. Hier ist ein bisschen mehr passiert, würde ich mal behaupten, oder? So, warte mal. Hat Bress was Neues? Oh, oh, oh,
We
oh.
confirmed he was out on a date, but he probably won't get another night out with the young woman who says Eddie did nothing but bitch about his ex-wife.
Das ist super. Das ist das Wunderbarste, was man bei einem Date machen kann, ne? Über die Ex sprechen.
Already have. Anthony and Billy weren't seen by anybody at that arcade or the burger joint.
Okay. Warte mal.
Direct link to the crime scene, and we're in the market for a second shooter. Let's see if their stories are identical, maybe so identical we can trip up the Trips.
If I tell you what I know, you have to promise to let Keith off. This was strictly self-defense, I swear to you.
Okay, jetzt fangen sie an zu erzählen.
Keith stays put, and so do you and Billy, until we know exactly what went down at that shop.
Okay, all right, straight skinny, no fooling. Keith grabs the guns at our crib, says he's gonna have a little friendly talk with Little Ed at the shop. We tried to talk him out of it, but he wasn't buying, and it's like only a couple blocks away. So we get there maybe 9 p.m. Yeah, so anyway, we get there, and Keith and Little Ed are in each other's faces, you know? Little Ed dangling that pink bra at Keith, yanking his chain about how he, Ed Jr., could get any piece of tail in town, whereas we are 3-time losers. So I go over there, you know, and just grab that thing away from him, the bra. And then, way over the top, man, Little Ed, he yanks a gun from someplace, and you know, he just starts blasting away for no frickin' reason. And Little Ed yells at us to get our asses out, you know? And Keith, he scrambles for cover over by the door. We're outside in like a heartbeat, booking it back home, only we hear shots. But we just keep booking. I mean, come on, really, it was self-defense. Keith didn't go in that place wanting to kill Little Ed, or anybody. Maybe scare him a little, after he broke in our place, right? And Little Ed pulls a freaking gun? I mean, what was the guy on, anyway? And hey, what else should Keith do but defend his own ass?
Not exactly a band of brothers.
Look, all three of us know our way around the iron. We all had small arms training. We all can take care of ourselves in a jam.
Ist klar.
And Keith was the one with the guns, right? How much use is an unarmed fool in a firefight?
Oder Polizei rufen. Die Wunde da, die ist eindeutig vom Schusswechsel.
Nah, Little Ed was closing. Just him and us three.
Evidence tells us 2 shooters in addition to Ed Jr. Ed's wounds indicate just one of you, Keith or anybody, couldn't have done the deed alone. Maybe you 3 musketeers did an all for one and one for all and stayed and helped Keith finish up.
Möglicherweise.
No, you heard what we said, Billy and me. That was straight. Come on. Yeah, we didn't even have the guns. We were lucky to get out with our asses in one piece.
If Ed Jr. had a reason to break into your apartment and try to steal that laptop, we need to know what was on it.
Hey, no problem. We'll give you the key to the laptop case and you can knock yourself out.
Die sind so einladend, so freundlich, ne?
Scab? Huh? Yes, there is. Don't know where I got it. Guy my age knocks around, you know?
Maybe this'll knock your memory loose. As triplets, the blood left at the scene matches all of you. Yet you, Billy, have the only visible cut.
Bill, remember when we were playing basketball with those guys over at the schoolyard? You got that there. Yeah. I must have got cut or scraped playing ball, you know, throwing the old elbow. Not at that shop. Hell no, not there.
Okay, wir dürfen uns den Laptop angucken, ne? Das machen wir doch schnell. Oh, das wird richtig spannend hier, ja? Haben wir jetzt den kompletten... Nein, wir haben nicht kompletten Zugriff. Da wollte ich nicht hin. Wir wollen den Laptop. Ah, siehst du, offen ist er. Der sieht fast so aus wie der vom Vater, ne? Wo ist mein kleiner Superstick hier? Hüt.
Case was secure, documents encrypted. Someone didn't want anybody seeing this material.
Ja, es ist privat. Das hat nicht immer zwingend was zu bedeuten. Ich finde es immer so krass, dass das verschlüsselt allgemein immer als negativ ausgelegt wird, ja. Sicherlich, ja, verschlüsseln und man kommt schwer ran oder gar nicht ran. Alles klar, alles super. Aber das hat nichts immer was damit zu tun mit illegalen Sachen. So, Spezialsuche. Wir gehen auf den Stick und suchen.
As a wise man said, show business is high school with money. With millions at stake, Eddie sends a childish hate mail to the Trips, who threaten to go public with the police, which in turn justifies Eddie sending his son to snag the evidence on that laptop.
Willst du uns drohen, Arschloch? Lass es, oder wir zeigen das der Polizei. Okay, es ist eskaliert. Es ist eskaliert. Was will man anderes sagen? Okay, es wird spannend, würde ich mal sagen. Und zwar in der nächsten Folge. Da geht's weiter und wir sehen uns dann. Bis dahin, euer Firefox.